evidence this morning backs the cybersecurity warning brought by 60 Minutes in February. Two computer experts figured out how to hack into some leading automakers' vehicles. New video shows them taking control of a Wi-Fi equipped Jeep. The revelation Tuesday came as senators took on the threat. Chris Van Cleve is in Washington with how far the hackers got. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. From a house in Missouri, these so-called ethical hackers were able to track a car driving in Southern California. The vehicle they hijacked, they got in through what's known as the head unit. It's the display here in the center of the dash, usually has your radio, your nav system, and in the Jeeps, it even has a Wi-Fi hotspot. That's how they got in. Automakers have been saying for years that you couldn't go from the head unit to the driver's seat, but it appears they were wrong.
We're killing the engine right now.
Actually, can't accelerate. It says 43 miles an hour, but I'm not going that fast.
It's a video that rocked the automotive world and grabbed the attention of Congress. Cybersecurity experts Charlie Miller and Chris Valasek showed they can remotely hack this Jeep, driven by a reporter from Wired, who produced this video and posted it on their website Tuesday.
We were able to access the Jeep Cherokee over its 3G connection.
The pair, who work as ethical hackers, were miles away using the internet to get inside the Jeep's infotainment system, controlling the radio and nav system.
Oh my God. There's a picture of Charlie and Chris in tracksuits that just appeared on the dashboard.
From there, we were actually able to move to a different processor that was involved in in-vehicle communications, so things like braking, steering, transmission.
The Wired video shows the hackers disabling the Jeep's brakes, leaving it to slide into a ditch. They estimate as many as 471,000 vehicles, including Jeep, using the Fiat Chrysler Uconnect system could be vulnerable.
This is a huge wake-up call.
CNET's Brian Cooley.
We're starting to see the world's biggest game of cops and robbers play out not just in the virtual world, but now with things that weigh a couple of tons and have a trajectory.
You want to hit the fluids? Oh my gosh.
In February, 60 Minutes showed the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency was able to use a laptop to take over a car.
Oh, no, 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 no.
DARPA is trying to develop hack-proof vehicles and provided funding for Miller and Valasek's 3-year effort.
That is frightening.
A report from Massachusetts Senator Ed Markey found earlier this year security measures to prevent remote access to vehicle electronics are inconsistent and haphazard. How concerned are you that hackers may go after our cars?
Unfortunately, I think we have to anticipate that they will.
The senator is now introducing new legislation to require cybersecurity and privacy protections be applied to cars.
We have to begin to build the protections in now, give the warnings now to American families that they could, in fact, have a dangerous vehicle without protection against hacking.
The hackers did keep the automaker informed about their efforts to hack the vehicle, and a fix has now been put out for drivers. In a statement to CBS this morning, Fiat Chrysler, which makes the Jeep Cherokee, says FCA has a dedicated team focused on identifying and implementing software best practices across FCA globally. Gail?
All right, Chris, thank you very much. That's alarming. Can you imagine? I mean, that's the future, is having Wi-Fi in your car and all of those sorts of technologies.
I wanted Wi-Fi in the car. I remember Leslie's report thinking,
And being vulnerable.
Yeah, more stuff to about. Glimmer of hope.